All right, so thank you for joining us today. We want to encourage you to be rude. That may be sounding a little bit strange, but you remember Tiffany from Shabbat Night Live and elsewhere. Tiffany does a lot around here. We just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about being rude. What does that mean? We mean R-O-O-D, being like Michael Rood. Michael Rood is kind of rude, right? That's what he used to joke about, and that's what we're talking about. We have to be rude, not, what did you just say before the cameras came on? Politically correct, right?
Yeah, everyone's, and this day and age, I feel like we all try. Of course, we don't want to offend each other and things like that, but what makes Michael stand out the way that he does is his personality and his ability to say what needs to be said without being afraid.
Right, and that's what rude means. If you actually look up the definition of being rude, it's not what you think it is. It's not being like, a nasty or anything like that. It's about being contagious, outside the box, going against the norm. That's what we do here. That's what we want to encourage you to do, okay? And that's why we're doing this campaign this way. We're trying to get a point across that we need to be rude, right? We need to go a little bit above and beyond. We need to do things that are unpolitically popular. Okay, politically unpopular is what I should say, right? And so this is why we're bringing it out this way, because guys, we're just gonna be honest with you. The bank account is low. 3-4 years of the political climate, the way it's been, people are afraid. They've been hanging on to their funds, and I don't blame them, right? But now hopefully things are gonna turn around a little bit. There's now a change in the direction of the country. We need you to move along with that with us, because I'll tell you what, by the end of this year, a lot of ministries are gonna close their doors, okay? And guys, we came close. Okay, I'm not kidding. So we need your help. We need you to be rude, be that contagious person. If you can't donate to the ministry, first of all and foremost, that's what we're here to ask you to do. Donate anything you can before the end of the year. First of all, you get the tax break. Second of all, it really helps us out and make plans for next year. Speaking of Passover,
Passover.
April 11 to 13 is coming up next year. So we want to make sure that we can do those things. But if you can't afford that, we understand. But please go on social media, okay? Go on social media and just spread things around, share, like it. That all helps us get the message out. That's the other part of this, just spreading it out, okay? So if you can help us do that, that's great. Help us with your finances. Thank you very much. Praying. Okay, you work in partner services, Tiffany, and praying is a big part of what we do, right?
Yes, it's huge. So, as you may know, being in this walk is not super easy. There's not a church on every corner that believes the way that we do, and that makes fellowship really hard, and having a support system. And that is so the intention of the Father, for us to have community and have each other. So as the partner services team, that's what we try to provide for our partners, the people who do find us, because a Rood Awakening has such a niche in this walk, right? It's the wake-up call that people need to come on board and recognize the importance of the Torah, recognize that Yeshua is the Messiah, and he's, as we pledge allegiance to him and answer the call to follow him, there's things we have to do too. And so yeah, we're just answering that call, trying to be a hub for people, praying for them, covering them, from the onslaught of the enemy in the world. It's just life in general, and just trying to be a family, even though we don't have,
Right, and as we try and
all
cover
over the world.
Right, and as we try to cover you, we need you to cover us, okay? We get all these calls bombarded. Now, I don't have to answer the calls, but these guys do. And it's really tough on them. Guys, there's calls coming in like my daughter just committed suicide. It's like, seriously, real bad stuff. And that's emotionally draining when you're actually hearing a person tell you that this personally. I mean, that's tough, that's hard. So we need your prayers for the whole partner services team, because, they're getting bombarded, and your spirit tends to get down, I'm sure.
Weighed down, and you come in with a lot of steam and excitement, and then you get tired.
Bad, right?
But a lot of, our partners are so important to us, and you do encourage us and lift us up so much. So we're very thankful.
Yes, thank you for that. And thank you for considering an extra donation before the end of the year. I hate to keep mentioning that, but guys, it's just the truth. We can't do this without your funding. So we thank you very much for doing that. And please consider something before December 31st. Thanks.